What's up, guys? Yeah, he wanted me to do it. Yeah, that's the guy. He's the one who wanted me to do it. Why do you want to be in this? So, see my face over here? He thinks he's hiding behind. Okay. Yeah, I can't see you at all. So, yeah, bro, camouflage. Yeah. So, where was I? Yeah. All the big teams, camouflage. All the big teams, be it Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Manchester United. Yes, Manchester United as well are struggling right now, and people, the best of pundits, can't decipher why. It's been a tough month for all these teams. Even for, if you want, the likes of Liverpool and City, they haven't been that great. They have been collecting points, so mark of a winning team, but they haven't been that great in this month. And it's really been tough to decipher why. One of the reasons could be that, well, for Barcelona, I don't know, but for the likes of Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, it's a kind of a transition period. It's with new coaches, old players, a beginning of a transition period from the likes of which anything can happen. For example, the likes of Manchester United, they have been struggling ever since that golden generation of 2008, 2009 went away from the club in 2013 or so with Sir Alex. They have been struggling ever since then, and there's no end to it. In the month of September, we drew 0-0 against Valencia, we lost against West Ham. I don't want to recall the other matches, I just don't want to. But the only good thing was last weekend when we came from behind, a la Sir Alex style, from 2-0 down in the last 20 minutes to convert it to a 3-2. All of the players who were criticized, the likes of Sanchez, Martial, Mata, all of them turned up, even Pogba. They played for their manager. The manager demanded everything on the pitch, and this is what I find similar between Van Gaal and Mourinho, okay? When they were criticized to the limit, when they felt and everyone felt that their job was on the line, they livened up. They did everything they could to keep their job. I still remember Louis van Gaal complaining to the fourth official and how the opponent player dived as he fell to the ground. It was a classic moment on the side of the pitch. And similar with Mourinho, he was begging Anthony Martial to track back, to defend and all that. He was literally on his knees on the touchline, and that is a hallmark of a manager who feels that his job is on the line, but it doesn't have to be. Mourinho, if you recall his earlier days with Chelsea as well as Porto, he was not this manager. He was a manager, did his antics, did his pitch side antics, did all his motivational tactics, gave everything for the club, even when his job wasn't on the line, even when his teams were winning, were first in the table and all that. He gave it his all. If you look at him now, he stands on the touchline, he demands more from his players. Maybe it's an age thing, but he's more controlled, he's more critical and all that. But yeah, that's not what you want, and what you want is what he did against Newcastle. What you want is a Mourinho with fire burning in his belly. Fire burning to win, fire burning to give everything for the club. And that's what we saw against Newcastle. Hope it continues. For the likes of Real Madrid, Barcelona and Bayern Munich, again, they haven't won a single game in their last 4 games. Real Madrid haven't scored a single goal in their last 4 games. It's ironic if you look at Lopetegui now. People were criticizing Ronaldo for leaving the club. They thought that Real Madrid could cope with it. They thought, what difference does it make? Ronaldo is in his 30s now. It doesn't make a difference if he stays or leaves Real Madrid. People thought that Perez was doing the right thing by rebuilding the club. And to be honest, he thought that the club didn't need rebuilding. He just wanted Ronaldo out of there. And what a bad move that's turned out to be. Perez could have given everything to Ronaldo, everything that he wanted, and made him stay, and he would have given Perez maybe another 30 goals a season. And look how much they need them now. When the going gets tough, there's no Bale, there's no Benzema, there's no Isco, Asensio, whoever you want to name it. And that's why the Real Madrid team is struggling. They haven't made any huge signings, big signings in the front three for a while now. You'd think that Neymar would want to come there now, since he tried to get out of Messi's shadow, went to PSG, and now he's in Mbappe's shadow. You'd think that Real Madrid would be the next big move for him, and it could very well be at the end of the season. But for now, Lopetegui, his job is in question. At Barcelona, Messi is doing everything he can, man. He's on fire, he's in scintillating form. Whereas the likes of Coutinho and Suarez, not so much. Maybe not even Rakitic. And they are struggling as well. No wins in the last 4 games, if you don't count the Tottenham game. Last 4 games in the league competition, yeah, no wins. And that's not looking good. Sevilla is at the top of the table in La Liga. When has that happened last? And Ernesto Valverde, he is having to face some tough questions, because he hasn't done much to give an new image to Barcelona either. He's still working on the Pep Guardiola blueprint, and it's not working well right now. Ever since Xavi and Iniesta left, Coutinho is not that type of player. He's a creative player. Not Neymar-like creative player, but he is someone who likes to make that Hollywood ball, similar to the likes of Pogba. And he's not going to do that in the position he's playing at Barcelona, so their problems stem from that. At Bayern Munich, Niko Kovac hasn't been able to control the big stars at Bayern Munich, and that has been said often. Even the likes of Ancelotti couldn't do it. What makes you think Niko Kovac could? Actually, the players shouldn't be backed at this moment. What Bayern Munich really need is a complete rebuild, man. The likes of Robben, Ribery, Müller, even Lewandowski, Mats Hummels, all of them just need to go. They need to go. Only then can the likes of James Rodriguez, Tolisso, Thiago, they can shine. They're not allowed to shine right now. And that's the problem at Bayern Munich. So there's that. Then for Manchester City, their problem lies. Where does their problem lie? Where does their problem lie? Yeah.
Who has the problem?
Manchester City.
They need to change their players.
Yeah, they need to change their players. Or they could get De Bruyne fit, and their problems will be solved. They just need creativity in the middle of the park. Or like if you saw the game against Liverpool, they had dominated the possession. They had everything in their favor. And if Riyad Mahrez would have scored, there would be no complaints, but he didn't. And now if you see them, what they lack is just that little bit of creativity. Not much, just that little bit, and they can get it sorted quite easily. Kevin De Bruyne is on his way back, and it's not much time. But for Liverpool, the high intensity football is giving way, man. The best of strikers, the best of players, they just need a break, and that's what's happening with Firmino, Salah and Mane. If Jurgen Klopp wants, he can just deploy the likes of Shaqiri, and you'd think that everything would be sorted. Shaqiri, Sturridge, he has the options. He can deploy them in the start. What he did last season was similar to what people are expecting of him now. Last season, the guy he played the likes of Coutinho, Solanke, Firmino, Mane and Salah by rotating them in 3 positions. 5 players, 3 positions, and he would rotate them every other game, and that's why they kept fit to the end of the season. That's why they were firing all cylinders at the end of the season. If he plays them every other game, every single game right from the start of the season, there's no way their fire is going to last that long. Either they are going to give way to some stress injury, or they just won't be able to fire on all cylinders, is my point. And as you can see from the Manchester City game, they couldn't. That's the problem with Liverpool. With Manchester United, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. But I'm still turning a corner. I'm still trying my best to support Jose Mourinho. Even though in the earlier vlogs I know I disagreed with him. I know that I don't think Jose Mourinho has what it takes to be a Manchester United manager. But yeah, that's it for now. I think I'm gonna support him if he fires up a team like he did against Newcastle. If he
If what? I don't know about Manchester, but I support Liverpool.
Fuck him. If Jose Mourinho goes attack, he needs to listen to the fans, man. Okay, that's it for now. Dive maru?
Nahi. One more thing about Liverpool.
I was surely gonna dive if you didn't stop me.
No, I would have stopped you. But I don't know about the players of Liverpool, but I surely love their logo, man.
Let's end with that. Subscribe to my channel for more such videos.